If you're happy and you know it, stretch your arms. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stretch your arms. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it.
Hello children, it's assembly number 2 and it's week 2. How do you think Mrs. Lee is feeling? That's right, happy. Why do you think I'm talking about being happy? That's right, it's our Makaton sign of the week, to be happy. But before we get on to talking more about being happy, let's do our routine. So the first thing we do is we look at the time. I can see that the minute hand, that's the long hand, is on the number 6. We all know that means, that's right, past. And I can see that the short hand, that's the hour hand, is in between the numbers 9 and 10. And the first number I said was 9, so it's 9:30. 9:30 at night. You should be asleep for your grown-ups. 9:30 in the morning, well, you should be wide awake and getting on with our 7 golden rules to make Hartford Infant School a happy place. You should be working hard. Hopefully, you've had a number 4 already. Okay, right. Oh, and our language of the month is Shona. And we know how to say hello in Shona. It's Makadi, Makadi. Okay, so we've done our routine. In my basket, I've got a book. I love this book. It's called Happy Birthday Jamella, okay? Now, Jamella is a young girl. There's lots of books about this girl, Jamella, okay? And we've got some of them in our library. And it's written by a man called Nicky Day. Now, usually, Nicky sounds like a girl's name, doesn't it? But I think he was maybe called Nicholas, and his name's shortened to Nicky. Now, Nicky has written this storybook, and it's really, really good. And it does have this word in it. That's right, happy. But in this book, she's not always happy. And sometimes, children, we're not always going to be happy. Sometimes we're going to be sad. Sometimes Mrs. Lee sometimes feel, that's right, cross. Sometimes we might feel excited. All different feelings. And it's okay to feel cross. But at Hartford Infant School, we have these 7 golden rules. And not one of them says, hurt somebody when you're cross. Be mean to somebody when you're angry. They don't, do they? So even if you do get cross and angry, I want you to really think hard before you do anything. This is something I do if I get cross and angry, is take big, deep breaths. Sometimes I even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count. Sometimes I have to count to a very, very big number just to get myself calm again. I wonder if you can do that next time that you're feeling cross or angry. Let's get back to our book though. Let's find out about Happy Birthday Jamella, okay? It says on the back, on the synopsis, it's nearly Jamella's birthday and she longs for the sparkly princess shoes she's seen in a shoe shop to go with her party dress. But Mama says no. Jamella's new shoes will have to be worn for school too. Back in her room, Jamella sadly unwraps the strong black school shoes Mama has bought her, and suddenly she has a brilliant idea. I love a problem solver. Snake, I wonder if Jamella's like that. Okay, ready? Good listening ears. Can I see? Yep, here we go. Jamella felt like jumping out of her shoes. Soon it would be her birthday. You know, Jamella, I am so happy that you were born, said Mama. Let's have a party to celebrate. You are a lovely fat baby, said Gogo, squeezing Jamella. And look at you now, such a big girl. Who do you think Gogo is? That's right, I think it's her nanny, her grandma. The next day they went shopping for birthday clothes. First they looked at dresses. Jamella tried on lots until they found the one that was just right for a party girl. Jamella swirled round like a model. That dress is beautiful, but you can't wear it with those shoes. Jamella looked at her shoes. They were her favourites, but they were a bit beaten up. So they went to the shoe shop. It was packed with shoes of every colour and every style. How about these shoes, said the sales lady. These are our princess shoes. Jamella looked at the sparkly buckles and the little satin bows. Mama looked at the price. They're very pretty, said Gogo. Yes, but we need shoes that Jamella can wear to school, said Mama, giving the shoes back to the sales lady. Jamella's heart sank. She loved those sparkly princess shoes. The sales lady came back with a pair of black school shoes. These look nice and strong. How do they feel, Jamella? Asked Mum. Fine, said Jamella, but she wanted to cry. Well, alone in her room, Jamella wished that somehow when she opened a shoe box, she'd find the princess shoes inside. But when she looked, a pair of strong black school shoes lay there like heavy bricks. Ooh, they smelt nice, but they could never, ever be birthday girl shoes. Birthday girl shoes had to be pretty. They needed sparkle and glitter. Suddenly, Jamella had an idea. She got out her box of treasures. For ages, she'd been collecting precious beads, sparkling, glittery bits. And carefully, she glued beads all over the shoes until they sparkled and glittered and shone. And then she ran into the kitchen to show Mama and Gogo. What do you reckon? Are they going to be happy? Are they going to be cross? Let's find out. Look, Mama, said Jamella. And when Mama looked, her eyes almost fell out. Oh, no, she said. What have you done with your new school shoes? Gogo wanted to laugh. But wasting money was no laughing matter. So she frowned instead. I can't even look at what you've done, said Mama. Humba, humba, humba. Go away, Jamella. And she waved her arms as though she wanted to sweep Jamella out of the house. Jamella's lip trembled. She looked around for help, but Gogo pointed to the door. Mama needed time to cool down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jamella went outside and sat on the pavement, and she was very, very sad. And when Amin, the fruit seller, passed by, he asked, "What's with the long face, Jamella?" So she told him, "Well, I must say I like your fancy shoes, but your mama works very hard, and you shouldn't waste her money." Just then someone said, "Wow, your shoes are absolutely fabulous." Jamella looked up. It was Lily, the artist from down the road. "You know what? Those sparkly shoes would sell like hotcakes on my stall in the market. How would you like to help me make sparkly shoes?" Well, early next morning, Jamella and Lily began to decorate some plain shoes that Lily had bought from the supermarket. Lily had bottles and boxes of treasures. Jamella had never seen such wonderful beads. "What shall we call our shoes?" asked Lily. "Princess shoes," said Jamella. She was still thinking about those beautiful shoes she so wanted. "Not bad," said Lily, and then she snapped her fingers and announced, "Ta-da! I think we should call them Jamella shoes for the talented designer." And Jamella beamed. That weekend, Lily and Jamella set up the stall in the market. As soon as they unpacked the Jamella shoes, people started to gather round. No one had ever seen anything quite like them. The shoes sold like hotcakes. Some girls were still queuing when finally the shoes had all gone. But Lily said she'd take orders for more. At the end of the day, Lily counted up the money, then handed a bundle of notes to Jamella and said, "This is your share, partner." Jamella couldn't believe her eyes. She was rich. Now she could give Mama the money to buy her school shoes. Mama was amazed to hear that Jamella had been earning money from her sparkly shoes. She gave Jamella a big hug, looked at the money and said, "This is more than enough for your school shoes." "You are full of tricks, Jamella," cackled Gogo. On her birthday, Jamella looked beautiful. All her favourite people were there. When all the presents had been opened, Mama handed Jamella a big carrier bag. Jamella dipped in and pulled out a pretty box with a card that said, "Happy birthday, Jamella," from Mama. Jamella opened it and pretended to be surprised. New school shoes, she cried. En così, Mama. Keep going, said Mama. There's something else. Once more, Jamella dipped into the bag, and another box and another card was in there. Jamella read, Happy birthday, Jamella, from Jamella. Open it, Jamella, said Go-Go. A birthday present for Jamella from Jamella? Jamella opened the lid and squealed. Have you guessed? That's right. Princess shoes! Put them on, cried Go-Go. Lily helped Jamella fasten the sparkly buckles. Jamella stroked the satin bows. These really are shoes for a princess, said Mama, but I'm happy that you have your school shoes too. And Jamella's shoes for dancing, said Lily. Now who's got lucky feet, said Go-Go. Everyone sang happy birthday to Jamella, and Jamella blew out 7 candles and made a wish. I think Jamella had lots of emotions in that book. I think she was probably feeling sometimes a bit sad. Her mum was definitely feeling a bit cross, wasn't she? And I think at the end, everybody felt happy. Lots of different emotions. And it's okay, like I said, to feel cross. It's great when you feel happy. I loved what Jamella had to do, though, when her mum felt cross. She just had to go away, didn't she? Sometimes we will make people cross, and sometimes that's a good thing to do. Just go away. Leave that person alone so that they can calm down. Okay, loved that story. What I found interesting, though, was that Jamella actually had all her favourite people there, and everyone was there, her aunties and her uncles, and her mummy was there, and Go-Go, who's her granny, and she had friends there, but there was somebody missing from that story. I wonder who it is. We're going to talk about a bit more about that tomorrow. Okay, right then, my lovelies. Thank you for using your good listening ears. I hope you enjoyed that story. Should we finish off with our school prayer? I think we should. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Help me to do the things I should. Those 7 things need to be done. Okay. Bye, children.